These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He just split the guard with another uppercut. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Catch and shoot. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. The perfect counter lands. Oh, watch out. Camacho might be ready to go. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
He's starting to make mistakes.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Caution being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter punch caught him clean. The perfect counter lands. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. One punch could change any... Whoa, wait a minute! Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow. He needs to go back out there and needs to win this.
The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Counter punch right up the middle. Insane action. Camacho in serious trouble right now. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. And he scores with the counter. Can't land the jab there. Beautiful counter punch. Just missed with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab won't score. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing. Camacho goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue.
Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Missing with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but on to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. How about that time counter shot? Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Kell, Brook may need to take a knee here. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown.
Go out there and let's reset.
There's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. When someone punches that... Whoa, wait a minute! Camacho is buzzed! No, we don't see it. Did you see that? Camacho is buzzed. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it, but do...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to...
Terrible round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he misses with that straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Beautiful counter punch. Good defense stopping that jab. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Beautiful counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And we enter the ninth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
How about that time counter shot? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. This is the 10th. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox them.
Massive blow, and down goes Kell Brook. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with the uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Brook in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory. And